me say something to you. It's clear. Be careful of what you eat, what you put into this mouth, what you put into these ears. Be careful what you put into these eyes and how you accept them. Because if you accept them as truth, they will steer and lead your life. Be careful. Make sure before you put them within this mind, as it is truth, to make sure that these things are checked out. Make sure, be careful of what you eat. And when I'm saying eating, I'm not just talking about eating by through your stomach and through your mouth. No, I'm talking about your ears and your eyes, what you smell. Be careful. Be careful. Soursop is your favorite food? Appreciate you, man. You know, just be careful. You know, because when you hear something or you see something, you might think it's truth, but you must know what's truly within. Examine it. Make sure you examine. Make sure you come to the place of wholeness. Make sure you come one with you. Make sure you are one with that. So take the seed and go. Yeah. You know. So that's what I'm saying to you this morning. Just be careful. And this day, I just want to remind you, don't forget that you are creators. You know, when I eat the food, keep the seed and I grow them. Yeah, I keep the seeds too. I keep the seeds too. I love to keep the seeds of soursop, and I will plant them everywhere where I go. I love to do that because in my country, I could literally walk anywhere and just pick a fruit without anyone saying anything to me. That's the greatness of my country. I would say my country is one of a country that I could literally go anywhere, and just eat great fruits, great, get great things without anyone interfering with me. I could just walk and just pick mangoes, pick soursop, pick, because they're available and the value are there, but it's not monetary. So I'm saying, see, people know the value of it, but it's not monetary. So they don't force and push you to not to get it. Everybody can get if they really want the fruit. It's not about making, the value is not about money. They more value it upon the benefit of the fruit itself. So when you go and you ask a person if they have it, they will give it without any questions, without any form of seeking for money. You see it? I go anywhere and everywhere, you know, and get some form of food for free. You know, everywhere I could go and get a food. I get some form of food, because food is food. I go and get it. You don't have to be hungry and eat bad food. Because that's what I find. I find many people who claim they have it is eating the most bad food. But the people who literally just live life and being in the manner they should be, they're eating better than the people who actually claim they are living. You know, like yesterday I saw this guy, you know, he started talking to me about certain things, and he was talking about he had no money at this, you know. Basically what he was trying to do, he was trying to get me to give him some money. But then he was telling me that he was eating certain things that he have grown and certain mangoes and sour sap. I said, man, you eating the best. So what you complaining? But I knew in my mind what he was trying to get at. But I tell him, man, look, just be grateful. You have all these things, because many don't even touch them. Because in their minds, they have to eat meat to be rich. If you don't buy meat, you're rich. You're not rich. If you don't have meat, which is animal flesh, in your food, to them, you are poor. That's the mindset. You know, that's the mindset that they have programmed them with. But that's not truth. Fruits, especially these fruits like soursop, I go and I get them. I come, eat. For me, it's free. I don't buy soursop. I get it for free. I don't buy no fruits, mangoes. Just go get them for free, because in abundance. It's in abundance here. It's in abundance. So I get them, I eat. Instead okay, eating out of information. Okay. How many seeds do you get from a fruit? Is how many trees you can get, can give for free to eat. Yeah, man. Cause that's what I do. Anytime you see me eat a fruit, what I do, I make it my business. I go and I walk. You know, people think. When I go and I walk, I take these same seeds. And every bank I see, every place that have like wasteland, like that I know that it will not be cultivated, I just take it and I take the seeds and I push it in the side of the in that place and leave them. Let them go. Plant them, leave them. You enter my walk house and I go somewhere. Take some seed, put them in my pocket. Anywhere I go, anywhere I see any wasteland, and it look like it will not be used. Because you could tell, you could look at the piece of land and tell that would not be used. You know, within certain time, nobody gonna really mess with it like that. So what I do, I take it and I take the seed and I plant it right, put it in there, let it go on its own, let it do its thing. Sell food, fruits and vegetables has cells. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They have cells. Yes, they do. Yes, I deal with. That's why I deal with. You know, I plant a lot of seeds everywhere I go, everywhere I walk to, I travel to. I just plant seeds, not looking for nothing personally, but expect it to grow up in the very near future, not only for myself, but for any man that understand liberty that will come after me. You know, that's what I do. You know, I'll plant them. I ain't got a problem with planting seeds anywhere that I know that it will just grow and be where it's supposed to be and do its own thing. And there are certain places that you know you could see that nobody gonna really do nothing there. Nobody gonna cut nothing there. Nobody gonna, and if they see a soursop tree there, I don't think they will cut it down. If they see a apple tree there, I don't think they will cut it down. You know? So I will just take the seed and push it in the cliff or you know, where it's near. Some people pass, they could see this tree and take a fruit. Yeah, I don't plant a lot of seeds like that, man. I don't plant a lot of trees like that. And I continue to plant them, the trees them, because I understand that the trees and the fruits is what going to keep us as a people and as a nation to survive in the manner that we should be surviving, not depending totally upon other nations to bring food into our country. You know, I sit down sometime and I like yeah, somebody was telling me about about Cuba, and I was like, by now, you've been under sanctions for over 60 years. You know, you've been under sanctions for over 60 years, and it really bothered me to see a country like that to be under sanction for so many years and have not developed a food system to sustain and maintain their people in the manner they should. You know, I ask myself every day, why they have not developed a food system. Listen, you may not have everything that you need to say that you have, you know. But my question was to myself, not to no one else. I asked myself, why is it why is it why is it Cuba have not developed a food system to sustain their people? Because you see, when I look at things, I look at life itself. It's two things when it comes to people and growth, country. To be truthful, to me, if a country can really plant food and package food, a lot of the unnecessary things, they wouldn't need it. You know, internet is cool, and if you can get internet and have internet just to keep up with society in such a way because of what it became, it's okay. But I'm saying though, if you as a country can literally plant food, and when you plant food, as the government should be able to create a place to store this food, not only store it, package it, and as you package it, you could able to distribute it amongst your fellow citizens and whatever, however you want to do it, and maintain amongst your people. Your people should not be in no way dealing with food as hunger. Yeah, you may not have everything to say, but I say to you this much. A country that truly can sustain itself with food is a country that no man should be able to put sanctions upon effectively unless they literally are putting their hands into the country to disrupt the country. Because food play a great part, and a man who communicates to his people and letting them know exactly why their country are moving in the direction that they are moving, and make them comprehend that food, it is what will sustain us and maintain us. Food. Okay? I think a lot of the people who are there will comprehend, and from food they're able to trade with whoever they want to trade with and do whatever they want to do. You know, truly food. But when it comes amongst us as a people, because when you talk about sanctions, say one, say two. Say one, say two. You sanction a country can develop within itself and need you not, and shouldn't need you. Because if you sanction me and put something against me, I don't need you. Once my country truly have food and sustaining itself with food, you know, because sometimes I see some foolish propaganda talking about these places are hungry, don't have no food. I'm like, still today, after how many years? 60 years? You talking about they have not developed a system now to date that can sustain themselves with food? Are you serious? Are you real? To date? Ain't no way. I'm telling you, I don't understand. I don't comprehend. I cannot. My mind, with simplicity of life and knowing what a man, whether female or male, truly need to survive in this lifetime, I cannot comprehend that a country who been under sanction for so many years still struggles to maintain themselves with food. That's the last thing should be on their. Food should not be an issue. Now I could understand the because they're saying, talking about right now, they're talking about sustaining them with fuel because of the movement of goods and the movement of things. They have to do what they need to do, and they need to develop certain things to make them do what they need to do. You know? They need to. You know, but food should not be one of them. Food should not be one of those things that make a country who been on the song for so much years. Food, I don't think should be one of them. Food should be, they're supposed to be food sufficient, self-sufficient with food. They should not be dealing with nothing else but being self-sufficient with food. No one in that country should be suffering dealing with food. None. Zero. Every man by now, they should have a system, so great a system, dealing with food that nothing could penetrate it. No matter if they cut off all the oil, all the gas, they should be able to peddle it to somewhere else. They're supposed to be able to get it once they have it. They're supposed to be able to get it to wherever it needs to be get to do whatever they need to do. And that's what they need to do. You know? They should. But food should not be an issue. Yeah. You know? Food should not be an issue. So. But, you know, as we continue to speak about being the creator that you are, and this is why it comes down to knowing who you are, knowing that you yourself, as an individual, are creators. You know, when you teach your people that they are creators, they will not look and wait for no man to come and do for them. I eat fruits because it doesn't make me feel hungry. That's right. The same for me too. That's why I eat fruits. I eat fruits because when I eat fruits, it doesn't make me feel hungry. That's the way, that's what I does. I eat fruits because of that reason. For some reason, when I eat fruits, I don't really have a craving after. You know, I don't feel hungry. Sometimes I have to remind myself I have to eat. You know, because I know I have to eat. And that's why I eat. but I don't have no craving in that manner, you know. And that's why I eat fruit, you know. This is what I said to you, so you may comprehend that we are creators. You know, we've been taught all our lives that we have to depend upon someone or some God or some people. We have to depend. Yeah, we are dependent beings, but naturally we are dependent beings. Naturally. It's not a governing thing. So coming from. It's a different. You see it? We are dependent beings. We depend upon each other because of just being natural, being in an environment with each other. We are as that. And this dependency is not a dependency of government, but it's a dependency of showing that we are connected. You know, it's connectivity. That's what this dependency really it's all about. Showing that you cannot do evil to me, or you cannot do something wrong to me and expect not to feel the squeeze. You see what I'm saying? We are all dependent upon each other, dependent people upon each other, and this is what makes us truly be free, knowing that we are all in need of each other. You know, we are all in need of each other. The moment you as a person think that you don't need me and I don't need you, you have put yourself in a bondage, in a limitation. You have put yourself. You're no longer free. When you comprehend that you are truly depending upon that man and that man truly depend upon you, it becomes and you accept it as such. That's the true way of being free in the manner that you ought to be. You know, isolation is not truly freedom. It's not to be free. Isolation is really to be is rules and regulation, limitation. You know, but you being free, which is comprehending that I need that and that need me to sustain and maintain upon this earth. We need them, you know. And this is where you being the creator that you are. Because when you create something as a solution for your issue, even so that man or that male or female also have issues as they grow and they can literally use these solutions that you have created to benefit themselves. And this is what I am saying. Good day, good day, good day. Good day, you say good morning, but I say to you, good day. It's a great day. It's a great day because we're living in that day, not only as you identify, but great day. Great day today. And that's what it will be. We will walk in the greatness of this day. But as a reminder, I just came on today just to remind you of who and what you are as a person and what you should see yourself as, which is a creator of solutions to issues that are at hand. This is what we need to continue to remind ourselves that we are creators of solutions to issues that are at hand. And that's what we are. You know, we have not been taught. We have not been taught these things. They have taken us away. You make the world a great today and a beautiful day as everybody else in the world is the same. It's called the beautifulness. Yes. And this is what I'm saying to you. When we look within ourselves and examine ourselves, you're not examining someone else, you're examining you. And we look and pay attention that every man need each other. You need each other. When you know that you need someone and someone, that same person in turn need you, you will not put no limitation upon them. And they themselves will not put no limitation upon you. Okay? Limitation upon them would put limitation upon you. We need to comprehend that. You cannot be one that be a master over them or be a God over them or limit them. Because if you limit them, you limit you. Limitation upon them, it's a limitation upon you. Okay? You said, I want to know how this universe came about. Is there a supreme creator behind creation? Please share your thought on it. Okay, let me make clear to you. Because first we talk about the universe. The universe is not first. Let's make it clear. Because you speak, how we speak things as we see them in the order that we see them. So you say this universe, as to say the universe was here first. The universe was not here first. Let's make that clear. The universe was not here first. Okay? What was here first? It was existent itself, and that existent itself was blackness. It was not the universe, because the universe have the stars, the moon, the earth, and all these things combined together. But it was not in that manner. Okay? It was only the blackness that existed when it existed. Only, nothing else. Okay? Within it, it had life within the blackness. Life was in that blackness. This life, which is that life and that vibration, this life in that blackness, which is existent itself, created within itself, formed the earth, and the earth within the earth, waters. Waters continued. The earth continued to be what it is. It created and formed man. Man, which is the woman, continued to be what she is. Because she, the woman, represents that which have the blackness, which have the earth, and the woman itself. She became the foundation. She became the chief cornerstone. She became the chosen one. Okay? She became that. She became the chief cornerstone. This is who she is. Okay? Without her, no life would continue upon this earth. The woman. So anything that you see that is upon this earth, it is because, and it came because of that woman. Okay? So she become the chief concept. It's like you're building a house and you have to lay the first brick, the first block. And from there you connect blocks upon block and you keep building and everything from there. Build off of this. That's what the woman represents. Okay? She was the first light because everything was still in blackness. And because she herself, being who she was and have life within her, she created the light, which is the bioluminescent light that occurs in every situation, in every place that you see life exist and exist in blackness, where no, because we know there was no sun. And as we know there was no sun, okay, so the universe, the sun is a part of the universe. And we know that there was no sun. Okay? So the universe was not created first. The earth was, and it expands from here. The more the woman expands, which is getting and giving birth unto children, and they call that parthenogenesis. And as she became and do what she does through parthenogenesis, because guess what happened? She didn't have to learn to have sex to get pregnant. She get pregnant automatically through a cycle. For each cycle, which is ovulation, because she didn't have a bleeding of blood, she had ovulation. That is to impregnate herself. Okay? Which is the seed moving from the ovary all the way through the fallopian tube and going down into the uterus. And then her sperm cells that we today called mucus, which when a woman have ovulation, that discharge that comes within the short panties, then it used, because that only comes out because what? The hymens are broken. You see, then the hymens of the woman stayed in place. And those sperm cells are redirected into, through the cervix, and they basically be the protective covering of the baby, which is the placenta. So coming from? That's what it creates. The placenta around that seed, and that baby started to grow. It's an automatic situation the woman was in. Okay? It was not a learning how to sex and how to this. No, it was automatic. And this is what we as a people need to realize. The universe did not come first, but the earth came first within the blackness. It's a different. And from here, upon the expansion of the woman, because she herself never needed the sun to get energy, because we know the earth itself was the charge of the woman. She didn't need the food that we eat today in the manner that we do. Okay? She was connected to the earth through her feet, and her charge. Okay? Her life force was through the earth. Okay? Her life force was through the earth. And this is what we need to realize. So when you ask the question, I appreciate your question, but no, put everything in perspective. And I could see that you put the universe as it is first. No, the universe is not first. Okay? The earth is before the universe. From here, everything expanded. Okay? So we continue as the woman. So we continue as the woman. Continue. And she do what she do, and she continue to do what she do. So, yes. You know? So as the woman continued to do what she do, because she became the light, of this world because of her bioluminescent light that dwells within her. If you ever stop a moment and research and see that anything that lives in true darkness, blackness, not darkness, but blackness is different than darkness, because darkness is the combination of all elements coming together and creating darkness. But blackness itself is pitch blackness. Okay? And that's where life truly dwells. Now, he said, there is no limitation, there is no limit. Everyone has the same amount of brain cells when they want to use them, they can. That's right. Every man have the same brain cells. They can use them. So, that answer your question? Happy? That answer your question? You know? So, this is what we need to realize. And when we speak about the universe and that which we now dwells in today, it all started upon this earth. This earth is what started all of it. And the expansion of man, which is the woman, when it first started, the expansion of man is what creates everything else. Okay? The expansion of man is what creates everything else. And I could go into details about how a lot of things became. It's not the way yes, it's evolution in a sense of evolution, but a lot of it comes because of certain things. And when you comprehend that, when you hold this, that the universe was not created first, but you comprehend that the earth literally was created in blackness, and from there the expansion of the man upon the earth is what expands the universe. So coming from? Is what expands the universe. Because the sun did not exist, the moon did not exist, none of these, the stars did not exist. So it is clear that the universe that you see in here, which is a product that is continued to be finished, because the universe continued to expand. Why? We continue to expand. The more we expand upon this earth, the more the universe will expand. Okay? The universe never stopped growing because we ourselves never stop expanding. Okay? The only reason why the universe will stop expanding because we destroy all of humanity. Humanity is what keep the universe moving. The blackness is the darkness. No, it's not. Blackness is not the darkness. Let's make that clear. The blackness is not the darkness. Okay? It takes a combination of more than one element to create darkness. It takes blackness, which is the most important and the most source, which is the true source, than anything to create. Okay? You see? So let's make that clear. And let it be what it ought to be. And know that blackness is okay? Blackness is. So don't be fooled by no man. It's clear. Don't be fooled by no man. Blackness It's blackness by itself. It don't need to be called darkness. Don't imagine in your mind that blackness is darkness. It's not the same. It's totally two different things. Blackness stands by itself. Darkness, it's a mixture of elements, all elements together within blackness. And that's where darkness becomes. Okay? So know that this darkness is not the true essence, but the blackness. It is the source itself. Everything start in it, everything maintain in it. Nothing is outside of it, because the deeper you go, the deeper the blackness becomes. The deeper the blackness becomes. So let us comprehend that the universe is not first, but the earth, then upon the expansion of man upon this earth, everything else was created and formed. And like I explained to you, and I make very clear to you, so you comprehend. Number one, it's the blackness, which shows itself as the existent that it is. Existent itself. Within this blackness is the vibration and the life. This is what it is. This is what it is. Then the earth within the blackness. And you comprehend. The earth is not outside of blackness, but the earth is within the blackness. It's engulfed in the blackness. Basically, it shows that the earth is in the hand of blackness. The whole earth is in the hand of blackness. You see it? And this is what you need to realize. So now when you hear the earth and within her, because you got to comprehend that the blackness, it shows within itself. It creates within itself. The earth is within itself. And then it created as the earth creates within itself. And then the woman, which create within herself. You see it? So this is what I talk about, the Trinity. The true Trinity is blackness, the earth, and the woman. Okay? That's the true Trinity. Blackness, the earth, and the woman. And each one of these can and did and are continuously creating within themselves without anything else. The blackness create within itself. The earth create within itself. And the woman created within herself. Now, as man expand upon this earth, they continued. We know to a fact there was no sun. So we know that, guess what? The universe never existed. Because today the universe is, you talk about sun. We know that there was no stars. Okay? There was no stars. There was no moon. So what universe are we talking about when we say universe? Because we see a universe that you think it's finished, it's not finished. It is actually continuing. It is continuing to expand. The more we expand upon this earth, the more it will expand. Okay? The more it will expand, it continues to grow. Okay? This is what it is. You know? It continues to grow. It continues to grow. So To demons, spirit, angels, and other spiritual entities exist, or it's just a myth, or it's just a myth. Let me share something with you so you comprehend. Demons, spirits, angels. Okay? When you talk about demons, we look at demons as to say devils. Okay? Angels. Angels are any man that minister the gospel of any religion. These are angels because they are they are considered as minister in angels. They are not no angel that fly around in the manner that they taught you to brainwash you to make you believe that some God somewhere are beyond the blackness. No God nowhere is beyond the blackness. The blackness is what it is, and everything dwells within the blackness. Okay? Now, we're talking about angels. Okay? Angels are people. Okay? This is why the Bible illustrates and it demonstrates to you that devils, okay, devils are to say more than one, it's not one. And who are these devils? People. Any person that go out and minister about the gospel, trying to put fear in people. He said that the devils are as a roaring lion, seeking whom they may devour. What is this roaring lion? It is the gospel. This gospel of fear. This gospel that puts fear in you and implant fear in you as a person. So we may comprehend that what a devil is. And the devils represent an angel, which is a ministering angel. So come from. Okay, just like Lucifer, it is the sun. Okay, the sun is actually Lucifer. Okay, because it is the one that first start to use deception. Okay, you need to comprehend where all these doctrines that they have put together came from. Lucifer really represents Satan. Lucifer, let me share something with you. Lucifer represents the sun. Let me share it to you again. Lucifer represents the sun. Why Lucifer represents the sun? You must comprehend that the sun creates an illusion. An illusion of what? An illusion because it make you believe that blackness does not exist. Okay? When the sun shines, it makes you believe that blackness does not exist. Do we comprehend? When you comprehend that, it makes you believe, the sun makes you believe that blackness does not exist. And this is what, when you look up, you only see what? The brightness of the sun. And the sun literally creates the illusion. And because of that, it makes people not see the blackness as it ought to see it. Because we sleep in the night. Okay, and at night, the blackness, we're not seeing that. Okay? We're not seeing it. So, because we're not seeing it, we're not paying attention to it. What we are seeing all day is this. It's for to make you be up in the daytime. They make you be up in the daytime. So you can see the sun and look at the sun as that is what gives you life. Or do you not know that your growth does not grow in the day, it grows in the night? You see it? It grows literally in the night. The first growth is the root, which is the foundation. So coming from in the blackness, that's the first growth. And then expansion, which is the manifestation of what really grown are seen, which is the expression of what existed. So coming from. That's what it is. It's not to say that the growth, okay, It starts in the blackness, in the darkness, in the blackness. That's where it starts. That's what it is. So know that. Know this. Okay? So when we continue talking about the angels, know that any person that do minister enough the religions and any religion to basically put fear in you as a person, because demons and all of this fear tactics. Okay? Spirits are words. It's where coming from. Spirits represent words. It represents, because if you see a person that dealing with emotions, okay, they make you believe that emotions are spirits. It's a sign of the spirit. It's where coming from. No, it's not a sign of no spirit. That's just your emotions acting and taking you over. Okay? This is why they can turn it on and turn it off. Because emotions are learned behaviors. And they call that spirit. The more emotions you have, they measure it, the more spirit you have. But that's not truth. You must come to know that spirit, which is the source itself, is different than emotions. And spirit, it's that which gives you consciousness. Okay? That which truly gives you consciousness. The consciousness is not bias, it's neutral. It gives you without any consequences. It gives it to you. You are the one who supposed to be what you are, which is to acknowledge that which gave you consciousness, and that is the spirit. Okay? That is the spirit. Now, you doing things every day, like especially doing like creating solution to issues that are at hand, which is like something like brushing your teeth. That's a ritual. Just creating solutions to issues that are at hand. Whatever little issue come up in your life, you create a solution for it. Every day. It's an everyday thing of life. This is being spiritual. When you acknowledge that which awakes you and gave you consciousness, and then you do the rituals, which is everyday living. You do what you do and make it easier for somebody else. You will not go about doing evil to no man. So I'm saying? So we know the spirit, it is the creator, and it's not partial, it's not showing no partiality to no man. We know demons represents because of angels. It is people, demons, angels are people. Demonstration of expression is people. Okay? If you think and accept these things as someone, is fear. It's fear. All these are created to put fear in you. So I'm saying, all these kind of talk about demons, spirits, as to say like, it's about fear. It's about fear. When fear get into you, it paralyzes you. It makes you a slave to that which install that fear in you. Okay? And any man that install fear in you, it's about control, nothing else. Fear is about control. So yeah, they are angels, but it's man. Understand that it is man. Okay? There is the spirit, which is the creator itself, which comes directly from the blackness. That's truth. The spirit. That gave every man consciousness every single day. That's the spirit. And it's actually, it comes directly from the source itself, and that source is blackness, which is existent itself. That's the spirit. Now you as a person saying spiritual is when you practice. So coming from is when you as a person practice and do and create solution to issues that are at hand. This is why I come and I remind every man that guess what? Remind yourself that I am a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. Okay? Remind yourself of that. Be that which you are, a creator, because you're patterning your life after that which created you and that which gave you consciousness and that which gives you the spirit that truly awakes you every single time. Okay? Now, any more questions? Angels are human. Yes. Angels are, I won't say human in the term that the Black Law Dictionary defines you as, but it's not. But in the term as to say that it is man. Understand? Angels are man. Man. Okay, it is man, not human in the form of the Black Law Dictionary, but in the form of a man that knows themselves, that walk as one with the Creator, knowing that they are connected to the source itself. Yes, they are angels. Okay? They are angels. The spirit, which is the source, it is, but the angels, they are men because they are ministering angels. They are angels is talking about man. Yeah. So, any other question? Um, I bet you not. So when people pray, who do they pray to? When people pray, who do they pray to? They pray to their own imagination, to themselves. It's their own imagination. It's something they imagine, something they were indoctrinated into, and it's within them. They're thinking that it's real. So if you as a person was indoctrinated to believe that something is real, okay? And you pray to that which you believe that it's real. Are you praying to that which is not real? Are that which is not real listening to you? No. So it's actually to that you who believe what you believe. Okay? It's not no God that when they pray, they're not praying to no God out there because there are no God out there as you think. Now, when you're talking about God again, comes down to this. When you talk about God in the sense of a God, that is representation, it represents man. Because we know God can be anything. But man, whether female or male, are them that enforce, that bring forth laws, rules, regulations that govern their system. Men is who do that. So who are these gods? Men. Men is the one that bring forth laws. Okay? Because if you can remember this, if you ever look back in at the time of slavery or segregation of people or colonization, you would see that they said their God sent them to get the land. But who was the one who signed the decree, which is the doctrine of discovery? It was the Pope at that time. And that represented the God of that day. That is the God of that day. That is the God that literally gave them the Bible, and telling a story about how to conquer these lands And when you go into these lands, how to destroy them and leave none of them, kill them all, do this to them. All these stories in the Bible, it is the stories of to talk to the, basically speaking to the colonizers in code, letting them know, listen to me, destroy everything. Destroy all. That's what these stories telling them. So coming from. You see it? And that's what you need to realize. That's what these stories telling them. Okay? So when they read this story, they don't read this story as we take it as a story. No. They take those stories as instructions to execute upon them which are slaves. Okay? That's what the Bible, it's all about. Okay? The Bible was read and are read and execute by that which is the gods. Okay? And when they go into a land, they take over that land. Destroy everything, in the, whether man, beast, don't take nothing, just destroy. It's instructions in that book for those men who walk with these books to execute conquest. Okay? So this is what it is. Okay? And this is what it is. But all these are about, it comes from fear. If you don't have no fear in you, then no man can enslave you. No man can come tell about no demon and make you stop, and no spirits, and no, it's man. It's all men. All the ideas of men. All the ideas of men. That's why I said to you as a people, come to know you. Come to know the Creator. Number one, it is existence itself, which image is blackness. All things started there and all things still there. Okay? Everything dwells within blackness today, maintaining blackness today. The earth is here and everything expands still in blackness. Even to the so-called universe is still within the blackness. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? Remember this, the universe was not created first, but the earth. And the earth, from the expansion of the earth, which is man. The expansion of man expands the universe. It's simple. Okay? It's very simple. It's not what they teach you to brainwash you into thinking that things are beyond what they are. It is truth of manifestation and knowing what and who you are. So, any more questions? So their prayer, for me, is just a waste of time. They need to just accept the fact that they are creators of solutions. Why would you pray anyway? You're only praying because of one reason. You're in need. You're begging, you're pleading. That's only when you pray. You don't pray to glorify nothing. You pray because you're begging and pleading. Why are you going to sit there and beg and plead to some God that you don't even know exists? Don't even exist. What you're doing, you should just get up, find what you can do to solve the issue and create that solution. And you don't need no prayer. Do we comprehend? You don't need to pray. You don't need to be the prayer. So coming from, because that's what you become. Whenever you sit down and pray, begging and pleading, bowing your head, you become the prey. Okay? Because you're just in the wind. You don't need to beg and plead to know God nowhere. Remember, the Creator didn't create you to worship nothing and to worship it. But it created you to be a creator in this earth that you may expand and be that creator that you are. And the Creator will receive its glory by looking and say, wow, look, look at my son, look at my daughter, look, look. There's no greater feeling than a man or a woman to see their child doing great things in the earth. Nothing more greater and fulfilling than that. Okay? Nothing. Even so, the Creator, just being what it is, looking and seeing, you expressing yourself as it in the earth. Nothing is more greater than to see you express being a creator of solution to the issues that are at hand. Just remember that. Be the creator who you are. Be what you're supposed to be, and not a creator. That is a creator. You are the creator. You are a creator. You are the expression of it. So, anymore? What's the next question? Happy? Happy? What's the next question? Happy? You know. So, let's be what we're supposed to be. Hey, what my thoughts on voodoo? What my thoughts on voodoo? My thoughts on voodoo. What I know is this, that there is something that is similar in Benin, in the West Africa. Benin at the time was Benin, which is today's modern day Nigeria, and Benin, all them combined together, which is majority of it is just West, a lot of the West African countries, and also this expand all the way to Kemet, but now it's no longer practiced in that manner, in that great up there, South Africa, all them places there. But these things are true, and when I examine them, I see them to be as the worshiping the existence itself, which is the creator. Their thing is about the eternal spirit, but it's never been, when it originally was practiced, it was not about doing evil. It was about protecting from evil, and that is to truly worshiping that which exists beyond. Now, because of the I think it was in 19, as far as my understanding is 1925 in Louisiana, the Roman Catholic Church merged, which is Voodoo and Catholicism. The Roman Catholic Church put them together and they call it voodoo. Okay? You see, Voodoo, it is, I think is VODOU, That's what the Benin, West Africa, this is what they use as their, I wouldn't say religion, as their practice, as their way of life. See what I'm saying? Because for them it was just a way of life. It was not religion. They wasn't trying to make money from it. Because that's not what it was. It was just the way of life. That's what it is. They get up every day and they do what they do. This is them. This is who we are. This is what we are. You see it? They have nothing to prove. They just be themselves. Okay? This is what they are. This is who they are. Now today it is used for entertainment. Now it's used for other things. You see what I'm saying? But for them, it is them. So it was not religion, but now because of modern days, it become a religion. And because of that reason, because they bring the slaves from the West Africa and they brought them over here, they have to merge to get them to be, and it happened with this merge happened in Louisiana. So I'm saying, in Louisiana, this merge, and they call it voodoo. And from there, this is why you see so much of that in the Roman Catholic Church. So I'm saying, so much practice of that. Because that's what it is. It comes and it is created by the Roman Catholic Church, this voodoo. Voodoo, as we know it today, it is created and formed by the Roman Catholic Church by combining two, which is the practice of Catholicism and the voodoo, combining together, and that's what you call voodoo today. That's what I know. So the voodoo that you think is voodoo is not even that which the West African people practice. They don't practice that. What they practice is something totally different. Okay? They practice something totally different. It's a totally different thing. Voodoo is really Christianity. And it came from the Roman Catholic Church. Because it's a mixture. You know what I'm saying? It's Christianity. It's from the Roman, it was created by the Roman Catholic Church. So, please do not defame. Please do not defame the Holy Roman Catholic Church. Do not defame the Holy Roman Catholic Church. Truth is truth, my people. Economic. Of word, friend. Economy of word. No, I'm not here to defame nothing. Truth is truth. The Roman Catholic Church is what created voodoo. And let me make that clear to you. The Roman Catholic Church is what created voodoo, and it was created in Louisiana, to be exact. That's where it was created. It was the combination of that which is West Africa combining with the Roman Catholic Church. And it was created to appease those slaves that revolt and believed in the voodoo and practiced the voodoo. That's what it was. So defaming the Roman Catholic Church, nah. The Roman Catholic Church done enough. And they are doing enough. And they're still doing. Okay? This is one thing that we as a people fail to realize. The Roman Catholic Church is doing and are doing. It's a country by itself. Okay? The landmass of the Roman Catholic, the Vatican City, which is a country by itself. The Vatican City, it is the extension of the Roman Catholic churches everywhere. This is why they have the most land upon earth. One of the most land upon earth is the Roman Catholic Church. Okay? Because it's them who started this whole shebang anyway. It's them who declare that which we see the doctrine of discovery, to take the lands from the people. There's the one who done it. Okay? And people need to hold the Roman Catholic Church accountable. If you want to know the truth, they need to be held accountable for the mess that they have created. But they're still within the fabric of the societies as if they done nothing. You know? If you want to know the truth, the Roman Catholic Church for me personally, I'm talking about me personally, is one of the most dangerous group of people, because they're there in our society still reigning in the way they does, and no man do nothing about it. And the funny thing is, they have developed a system to educate our children, the most elite children in the society, especially in the black community. Okay? They have developed a system to educate the most elites in the black society. I'm telling you, the Roman Catholic Church. So, for the Roman Catholic Church to be removed from our society, you have to fight the elites for it to be removed, and that will be a great fight, because majority of the elites are literally in government. They are governed by the government. So coming from, they go to the Roman Catholic Church. Not only go to the Roman Catholic, their children go to the Roman Catholic Church schools, the Immaculate Conception. They are taught by them. So the indoctrination is not an easy thing to remove them from society, but we as a people must speak of it and push to remove them from society, because there is the one who started in the first place. You gotta remove them. You can't allow, listen man, we can't allow a thing that started everything to continue to be festered and continue to indoctrinate our youth as it is normal. It's not normal. They have learned to adapt and become that serpent within our society, which is to stay and build. You know, if you look close at them and pay attention to them, they also have that the investments of great companies in our societies. So coming from, they literally have great investment in the economical structure, the core economical structure in the black community. Roman Catholic Church. Churches. Okay? If you don't know. Okay? When you think they're not doing certain things, they are doing it. They're the one that's doing it. I could tell you, I see. I look at them. I pay attention to them. Okay? I pay attention to them. I'm going to recognize that. The Roman Catholic Church, okay, is one of them that literally need to be removed from the black society. Because they are the one who actually suppressed, oppressed, and started the removal of land from the black people. They did it. And the structure and the bases are within the black community. They have built a church in every community all over the earth. The Roman Catholic Church literally there. And don't think they are there and does not have economical structure within that community. Okay? The Roman Catholic Church, the church is just the front. But the economical power that they hold on these communities, it's staggering. It is so staggering you wouldn't even believe. Okay? That's what they do. They do business. They put their money into structuring business to maintain their grip and society. Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? This is what they have done. And this is where they are doing. So don't be fooled by them. Okay? This is why, and this is how they do. And they've been doing it. This is why they can do what they do. Okay? This is why they have the connection in the way they do, because we have overlooked the economical power that they do have within the community, not only the church. The church might seem empty, but the economical structures they have within the society is the most powerful things that they have, because that is what gives them commerce. This is what gives them leverage. With who? The government. Any government that go into place, the Roman Catholic Church have a say. Leverage, because what? The government are aware. But guess what? These people have certain leverages. I could look in my community and I know certain businesses they own, and just the way these business structured, I could tell. Guess what happened? These people have great pull. These people have great leverage. If you have that kind of economical power in any society, any government that go in power, I don't care which one, whether this, that, blue or white, pink or whatever government go in power, that government will have to speak to that economical power to change anything to do with money within the society. So come on, you have to be a radical person who comprehend and decide, I'm going to break this system in my community. You have to be that radical and make sure your people comprehend that we're going to suffer. Not because we are not free, but because we dare to challenge and change and own our economical power and freedom. Okay? We're there. And that's what you need to realize. These buildings of old, which is the Roman Catholic Church, is okay. What is the key for them is the economical structures they built within those societies. Some things that you think is not them is them. You see where I'm coming from? The biggest of business that everybody go and shop. So coming from? Everybody go and receive loans. It is them who doing it. Insurance. It is them who doing it. These are the things they're into. Insurance. Places that give out big loans to keep people in bondage. This is what the Roman Catholic Church does. I could tell you. Look into your society and really research the great business them in your society. And you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself. It is the Roman Catholic Church doing a lot of it. They have structured businesses. They have structured businesses around. They put their people in place because they comprehend economical power. It is the true power. Remember that. Economical power. It is the true power. But first, you must come to know you. See, when you come to know you, nothing can stop you. Yeah, so this is what it is. So let's be careful. So I'm saying, just be careful of these people and know what you are doing. Know who you are. Know how they function. Learn their functions. They are not just there as a church, but they are there that hold economical power and great influence in your society. Okay, this is why everywhere you go, in any major city, especially in them black communities, they are structured there. And when they're structured, their businesses are structured there. Okay, their businesses are structured there. This is what they've done. This is what they are doing. So don't be fooled. Okay, do not be fooled by them. Okay, not be fooled by them. So any more questions? Let me see here. So let us be what we're supposed to be. Let us go what we're supposed to go. Let us continue to build and become what we are to become. You know, knowing that we are creators of solution to issues that are at hand. Know that. Know what you are. Know who you are. We all still dwells within the blackness. We are maintained by it and sustained by it. Let no man deceive you. Blackness truly exists, and we are in it and are maintained by it, and truly manifests itself in every man. So, let us be what we're supposed to be. Let us stay. Let us be. Yeah. Yeah. So, any other questions? No, any other questions? Yeah, any other questions? Yeah, so. No. Yeah, so this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be today. Today I'm gonna supposed to go and deal with some things, deal with my hair today. Gotta go and put some stuff in my hair today. So my hair be what it's supposed to be today. Think I'm gonna go and get myself started to make sure that my hair maintain itself in the way it ought to be. Continue to grow and be what it's supposed to be. I'm grateful. Trust me, I tell you, I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful. Matter of fact, I need to get them things and start to get them ready to, to grate them and put them in my hair and do what I do. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I should stay alive and do it. Yeah. I think I should. Yeah. I think I should stay alive. I think I'll grate the stuff them and start to peel them and do what I need to do with them to deal with my hair. I think I should. I think I should. Yeah. But any question, feel free to ask. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hello? Can you close that, man? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna make a wash. You know about this? What you know about this? So we used to wash my hair. Hmm? You know about this? See the slime? This is what you wash your hair with. Yeah. And after I'm done grating this, then I use it and wash my hair with it. You know, this is what I do. You take it. You know, this is what you use. You know, with no chemicals, naturally. See what you do. See what we do. You know? That's what we do. See? That's what you use to wash your hair with. And this can be eaten too, you know. So whatever you use in your hair,
should be something that you can eat, also eat too. This is what I use. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about, you know. Doing it for my ear, creating it. If you never seen, this is what it is. That's what we use for over here. This is what it is. We use it for over here, you know. Wash over here with it. So it don't have no chemicals that was designed by the system to destroy your body, you know. Whatever it is can go inside your body. The same thing we feed over here with. Over here can stay healthy and strong. Not breaking off. Yep. There's all good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Yeah, this is for my hair, you know. Wash my hair, brother. Let's say. Here are specially maintained, you know. Wow. He said, cactus, yeah. Is that cactus? Yes, it is cactus. Yeah, it's for washing my hair. Yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair after I'm done with it. Use it and wash my hair. Yeah, I'll use it to wash my hair, you know. Make sure my hair stay healthy. Make sure it stay without using any chemicals in my hair. You don't use chemicals in your hair if you can avoid all the chemicals. I avoid all the chemicals and everything because your head have a lot of places that chemicals could travel through and cause you to have grave diseases. So I comprehend that. So I decided I will wash my hair with the natural Cactus. Cactus is very good. I have been on a little tree and just wash my hair. When I'm done, I will, wash it out. Let it sit for a minute, I'll get some water, put it together, put some water in it. Yep. What your thoughts on cannabis? What my thoughts on cannabis? I say my thoughts on cannabis is very simple. Cannabis is controlled and cannabis was used and maintained dealing with herbal purposes, and they are using it as, and they have used it for religious purposes, but my main thing is herbal purposes. If the original herb that was not the one that they have created for medical purposes, but the original herb, because the original herb have everything that which they make GMO, because I call it GMO because it's not the same. It's not the same. It's a totally different strand that make you, they have create and make it to become certain things, and it's not the same like how we used to be back in the days, and it's not the same. And when it comes to cannabis, our people have take it as it's about making money. But you see, what you need to realize is the scarcity make demand. And that's what they have done. They have created a scarcity, and because of that, the demand was great at that time, and money was being made because of the risk that was taken. But what they have done, they have, behind the scenes, they have created themselves to be the forerunner of it. So if there's any great market that truly emerge as a market, they would be the one that be the supplier, the great supplier, because they have plenty of it stored already. They have storage of it. And that's what we as a people must realize. These people already have storage in abundance of it, stored. So when they had us running and ripping and trying to stay away from it, they were storing for it. Now they free it up, waiting for your country to actually to allow them to come in and bring their market. And what happened, because it's so addictive, just like they're trying to do it just like cigarette, so they're going to end up monopolizing the whole situation, and they're going to end up make you become a consumer of it rather than be a true grower. Because what I find, a lot of people are consuming it, but they don't want to go out and really do what they're supposed to be. So they're going to end up be the one that take over the market anyway. Because that's what they have done. Cannabis is not the issue for me. My issue is the marketing and the people who want to take it over. That's what they're doing. You know? Said, wait. Currently writing book. It's a currently writing book. Your book is would like to discuss the context of my book. You want to write the if you want the context of my book, you got to see in the book. You got to look in the book. You got to get the book and look inside the book. And I don't think you can, to be truthful, a lot of things I say in the book, I don't think a man will just get it just so. He'll read it, but he won't fully get everything that I'm saying. It take a lot of because I have friends that come around me and I sit down with them and I speak to them and show them certain things. And I am patient enough to know that they will not get it in one get, because we have been programmed for so long thinking that what is not normal, we think that is normal, but it's actually controlled and been placed in us intentionally to keep us from our true essence and self. And what the Book of Blackness really shows, it shows that blackness is original. Blackness is the essence of all. And for us as a people to continue to be what we should be, which is a creator, we have to, we have to truly come to know that blackness truly exists. We have to know. You have to do some serious searching within. The key right now as we speak, as you say, you're writing a book. The key right now as we speak, my advice to you is this, is for you as a person to look within you. Look truly, look within. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised of the kind of discovery that you will find from truly looking within you. Try not to too much look so much outside of you. Don't doubt yourself. That's number one. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you are seeing and comprehending of the truth that manifests itself to you. Don't doubt yourself. Because a lot of things I wrote in the Book of Blackness, I didn't fully comprehend why everything happened the way it did, but it was given to me in that manner, and I wrote it just because it was different than the normal trending topic. And now I look back today and I could say, yeah, bye. Yeah, just write it. Because later on, you might see the fullness of what you're trying to say, and you could explain it to people. For example, when I wrote about the the sun never existed before the woman and man itself. The sun was not there before the woman. The moon was not there before. These are things that everybody said, no, but I wrote it anyway. Now I know it's truth. So I'm saying, I know why the sun rises in the way it rises. And where the sun rises, because the sun only rises in certain places. And these are the things that I came to know after the fact. You know? The sun don't rise in certain place. The sun don't rise all over the earth now. And that's the plain people fail to realize. The sun does not rise all over the earth. Okay? We think the sun rises everywhere. The sun don't rise everywhere. And there's a reason why the sun doesn't rise everywhere. This is why in my new book, I'm writing about there's some things that I come to know that when I say earth, this is why I don't want to get too much with people and they love to mix up with the separation of the earth. I don't get mixed up in that because I come to know that life have not started where you think it started. You know, I come to know to a fact that it really did not start where we think it started. The narrative of where life started is not there. If you really look within, and this is what I said to you, look within, come to know that blackness truly exists. And when they're talking about heaven, let me share something with you so you understand. In my new book, I explain in that heaven is not what you think it is. Heaven is actually a place that if you research and pay attention, you'll pay attention that heaven is that place that that Lucifer was kicked out of. Okay? I want you to remember this. Lucifer was kicked out of it. You see, for you to comprehend, you got to understand and comprehend what Lucifer is. And Lucifer is the sun. And there are places the sun don't shine, period. So you must ask yourself the question, why the sun don't shine there? You see where I'm coming from? Why the sun don't shine there? And just like the Bible says, Lucifer was kicked out of it. And when you comprehend that Lucifer is the sun, and you comprehend that Lucifer was kicked out of that place, right? And Lucifer came to where? This world, which is the earth. Okay? But it's in the earth, but it's in this world. Okay, Lucifer came of this world, and Lucifer run this world because we as a people maintain it and keep it going. Now, in my new writings, I'm really, because they have this narrative that in certain place life starts, but it's not. It's on earth. Everything started here, but it's not in certain geographical location that they make us believe. It's a distraction from the truth. The truth is more simpler and more in depth than you think. It's coming from. It's a more thing that it's where the sun don't shine. There's places, if you want to know truth, look where the sun don't shine. Mean to say that go and research for yourself. Don't be fooled. Wherever the sun don't shine, that's where life truly started. And you will understand where I'm coming from. You would know it's not those geographical locations. Yeah, you will know that's where life starts. All existence start there. Is that coming from? And you talk about life, you talk about life. You see what I'm saying? And I could tell you this much. When you see where the sun don't shine there, you will see the snow there. The sun still don't shine there. The snow is still there. Is that coming from? You understand where I'm coming from? It's actually Antarctica. That's where life really started. If you want to know the truth. That's the truth. And they migrate into this world. So coming from? You see, when you understand, in my new book, I explain Life truly started in Antarctica. In my new book I'm writing, which is in the Dark Ages. That's the new book I'm finishing up right now as we speak. In the Dark Ages, they explain that life truly started in Antarctica, and that's where it truly started. When you comprehend that life truly started in Antarctica and the sun showed up there, and when the sun showed up there, the snow ended up came there. So coming from, and the sun ended up was kicked out of there. This is why the sun don't shine there. Period. So coming from, that was truly represented as heaven, because it was the place of blackness, and it was the place where all life started. So coming from, and this is why the sun and the moon is not there. That's the true heaven. So coming from, Antarctica is where all life truly started. So all this stuff about this division, I don't go into certain things, and certain things I don't say. That's why I'm telling people I'm from Earth. Not because I'm trying to be, nah, I am from Earth. But I understand where I came from and who started all this, and it was the black woman. And it was in Antarctica. And they traveled and they came into this world, which is the sun and the moon. This world is where the sun and the moon at. It's totally two different places. It's totally two different places in the mind of an open mind person, a person that minds are truly open. So coming from. So I'm saying, a mind that is truly open will comprehend that this is why in Antarctica there is no sun. In Antarctica there is no moon. That's a totally different world. It's not coming from. It's a totally different world. Who started the life? The Creator started the life. The blackness, everything came out of the blackness. Okay, in my new book I explain all that. The book of Dark Ages. That's my new book I'm coming out with. That's a new book I am writing. I'm finishing up right now as we speak. So I'm saying, the book of Dark Ages. You know, life did not start in the way and way they're telling you today, because like you see, when you as a person comprehend that, watch out, nothing started with the sun. The sun was not here. The sun was not present. The moon was not present. The sun was not present. So it would make more comprehension. Okay, if the sun did not create life, the moon was not existed at the time, was not created at the time when life started, because life started before the sun, life started before the moon. So if this is truth, the new world actually, it is when who is the creator? The image of the creator is blackness. Okay? The image of the creator is blackness. You see, you cannot, what people need to realize is this: you can't separate that which is from what you might think. Do not understand? It's not for you to understand, it's for you to know. You see, it's not for you to understand, it's for you to know. This is something that you have to encounter yourself, and it's within you. So coming from, it's within you. Yes, it's a being that all of us dwells within. Okay, all of us dwells within it. From it comes life. From it, and life are sustained and maintained in it. What else you saying? You see it? You know, life are sustained and maintained in it. What else? You say here. Yes. You know, right now as we speak, if you look at the narrative of the religions, you will see they're actually talking about blackness. Just read the narrative of the religions, you will see. This is what they're talking about. They're not talking about Oneness, but blackness. But what they have done, they have used illusions like names and try to make you believe that it's something is beyond the blackness. But it's not truth. Truth is the blackness is there. And the blackness is still maintaining itself. You see. What else? Gin bad. It's a gin bad. You know? So we get some water. And I will put the water in it. And then deal with my hair. You know? So this is what it is. You know, you cannot be caught up in the narrative of what people. I don't get caught up in the narrative that what people think and what people say. I don't care what they say and what they think. I know truth. So coming from. I'm at a point in my life that I'm not moved what people say. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And I'm moving. Regardless of what they think and how they think. I am moving. I'm moving towards what I set out to do. And that's what I will do. You know? I'm not maintained by them. I don't expect no man and no approval from no man. I look for no approval. Let me tell you that. I refuse to be approved by people. That's why I sit when I write. I do what I do without any apology. I need no approval of what I am dealing with. You know? If you got a question to ask me, feel free to ask. I'm not free to answer. So coming from? You say, you know, so. But let us be real and come to know you. That's my whole take on this whole, as I write and search within myself. It's about knowing you as an individual. Because like I said to you before, my quest and my thing is about knowing you as a person. When you learn you as a person, when you come to know you as a person, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Let me tell you that. Nothing can stop you. Don't be fooled by these people because they talk and they go on with all kind of shebang and they try to make believe about the universe was created first. The universe was not created before man. Man was here before the universe. You say what? So, not on your own understanding. Lean not on your own understanding. Who understanding should I lean on? I know this much. I lean not on my own understanding. But because I'm done with that. So let me make clear to you so you may comprehend. You're saying lean not on my own understanding. You understand? But don't quote, don't end the quote there. But it's saying all your ways acknowledge who? And it will what? Direct your path. You see, they're talking about God. You know what God represents truly and the God that they make you believe to distract you from the original, which is blackness itself. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge who? Who? God. Let's say God, right? Guess what happened? This so-called God that they're talking about don't even exist. But I know what exists. Blackness. Blackness exists. I don't lean on my understanding, because if I understood, guess what? I wouldn't seek. It's coming from. Okay? Okay? In all your ways, acknowledge who? God. Their God and their perspective of God is actually the blackness. But they're not telling you that because they want you to be deceived. So coming from. They want you to be deceived. They want you to be deceived in their foolishness. What I'm saying to you, don't be deceived. So I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna get some water right now. And then, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't be deceived. So I'm saying, don't be deceived by people. Okay? That's good. That's good for you. Write it and do what you do. Make sure that whatever you write, and it is to bring awareness to people about what actually what calendar. The stolen calendar, eh? And I hope know who and what you are. You know? Wow. Man, my hair feel good, boy. Launch. Say, describe blackness. In the beginning. Say, I feel you in the beginning. Not a problem. You're not got a problem with you doing whatever you do. You know. For me, them things. Let me tell you something. I wrote the Book of Blackness, and for me, it's the book that I wrote, that I was inspired to write. But for me, it doesn't even matter. You know. It don't even matter. You know, for me, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I comprehend. You know, I comprehend. I have nothing to. If people read it and comprehend what I'm trying to say. I communicate to them, and they become creators of solutions to issues. That's my whole take from this whole thing. Knowing that they are not gods, that God talk, and that kind of talk about being a god, that's just popular dogma. That's popular foolishness. It make you think that you are governing over people, make you think that you are a lord over people, make you think you slave, people are slaves, and you're not a slave. So I'm saying, and people are not slaves. People was not created to be slaves. See, all this is just doctrine that was placed in us as a people to believe that it's right, it's a right for people to be slave, and listen to these people talk this madness, talking about someone have to be a slave. No, sir. You don't have to be no slave. You never was created to be a slave. You were created to be a creator. You see it? That's what you were created to be. You never was created to be a slave. You see what I'm saying? No man was created to be a slave. None. You see it? No man was created to be a slave. You see what I'm saying? So when you comprehend created to expand creation. Yeah, to be a creator. That's what you was here put here for. To be a creator. That's what you were put here for. If you follow, like he said, like Jay said, Jill St. John said, created to expand creation, which is truth. That's what you were created to be, to expand creation. So I'm saying that's what man was created to do, expand creation. See what I'm saying? That's what we'll expand to do. That's what we were created to do, to expand creation. You see it? So I'm saying. So we say. That's what we were created to do, to expand creation. Nothing else to it. You know? That's why I say to people all the time, don't be fooled. That's what I'm saying. Do not be fooled. We was not put here to be no slave. And let no man deceive you and make you believe that you were put here to be a slave. I don't care how things going. You was not put here to be no slave. You was put here to be a creator, a solution to issues. You see, we as a people, and we was put here, and we gonna grow. We were put here to grow. So I'm saying, we were put here to grow and be in the growth that we are to grow. It's just like a tree. A tree is planted, and when it's planted, it grows. Okay, it grows, and it grows just as man is. Man the same way. Man grows. Okay, we will grow, whether or not we try. We will grow. Okay, we will grow. So don't be fooled. So I'm saying, we will grow.
We will grow. See what I'm saying? We will grow. So this is what it is. We will grow. So let us be what we are to be. I'm saying. Yeah. Greatness. Yeah, so Mr. Greetings. Greetings unto you too. Say Rose, greetings unto you. What are you using? Cactus. 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 I'm using for my hair. I have son. I want him to explain. Expound and create, not worship. Okay, what I said to you is this here. When it comes to creation, okay, when it comes to dealing with, the creator, and remember that you as a person was not put here to worship nothing. Just like a mother. A mother give birth to a child. She don't look for the child to worship her, but she look for the child to become and grow according to what she provide for it. So coming from, that's what she does. Okay? So knowing that the creator itself is feminine, the creator itself does not look forward for us as a people to worship it. Okay? The creator does not look forward for us to worship it. But the creator wants us to express and be the creator that we was created to be. So I'm saying, that's what the creator created us to be. Just like your mother. Your mother created you. If you use a male, your mother created you and formed you to be the provider, the protector, and the guardian of her. Not of nobody else. That's what she did. Now, knowing this, when you know these things, you will become. You will become that. You know, you cannot, when it comes to, when you start worshiping things, you become a slave to that which you worship. The creator don't want you to worship nothing. Because if you start to worship something, you will teach your children about worshiping. You don't want to continue this kind of trend. You know, you don't want to do that. It's what you don't want to do. You don't want to live that kind of life. You know, you don't want to do that. I'm telling you, you don't want to do that. You know, it's been too long. It's been too long as a people in this kind of mindset that we have to worship something to get something. You didn't have to worship to get here in the first place. So why do you think you have to continue to maintain yourself? You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to worship nothing to get here.
You get here because of what? That which gave you consciousness. That's what gets you here. So I'm saying? And that also will sustain you. So come from. And believe me, it will sustain you. Because it sustained everything else. So why would not sustain you? You know? Worshipping makes you a slave. And I know to a fact, if you are conscious that you are a slave, in this time, you wouldn't want to be a slave. You know, you won't want to be a slave. And this is what I'm saying to you. You would not want to be a slave. That's what I'm saying. You would not want to be a slave. I'm telling you, you would not want to be a slave. Okay? You will not want to be a slave. Truly. You will not want to be a slave. I'm telling you. The father's seed put into the woman, and here it come. Now, it don't happen so. And you know that. Come on, let's be real, man. No father seed put into no woman, and here it comes. It doesn't happen. Okay? Oh man. I have children. Okay? No father seed put into no woman. Okay, I'm a male. Okay? You're not talking to a person who doesn't have children. No father seed put into a woman, and here it comes. It don't happen so. You know that. Okay? Come on. Let's be real. Done with the brainwashing story. Okay, enough is enough. Done with the brainwashing story. You know that's not truth. No male put no seed into no woman, and here it comes. It doesn't happen like that. No. That's a lie from the pits, from where it came from. So coming from. It doesn't happen like that. What happens is very simple. If you want to know what happened, I'm probably telling you. But you know that's not truth. So coming from. Okay? No male put no sperm into no woman, and here it comes. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? If that woman does not have ovulation, no baby can be produced. Okay? That woman have to have ovulation first before any sperm cells become the protective covering of it. Okay? It's not no one seed and no one sperm cell that have life. If you ever examine a chicken, okay, I want you to go and examine a chicken and see a chicken that actually get intercourse with a rooster, which is the male, not one of these. No, I'm talking about a chicken, a hen that literally has intercourse with the male, the hen, the rooster. I want you to go and check them out. I want you to run an examination and follow them and pay attention, starting from the moment they are born all the way until you actually eat it. I want you to pay attention to it. A hen. And what I want you to do is to check when it is born. Okay? Check it when it is born. I'm talking about when they literally hatched. You start from there and see what happens. You will see that the yellow part of the egg is what have life within it. Okay? The yellow part of the egg is what have life and create the life. Okay? It's the life itself, which is the structure, the bone, the core of that chicken. You will see is the yellow part of the egg. And the white part of the egg, which represent the sperm cells, which represent the protective covering. Okay? Let me tell you so you comprehend. Okay? The white part of the egg represent the sperm cells, which represent the protective covering. Okay? The life of the egg is actually the yellow part of the egg, and that yellow part of the egg was and still maintained in the hen of the hen, That's where the egg came from. That's where the yellow part of the egg come from. It didn't come from no male. It was already in that hen. It's coming from. So we know to a fact that it's not the sperm cells of a male that make a woman become what she becomes. Now the sperm cells become the protective covering, and that's what it does. Even so, the sperm cells that are ejaculated within a woman, they become the protective covering. But the woman itself have that sperm cells within her, but because of being domesticated and came under and live under the sun in the manner it does, this is why male have that and receive that what you see today. It's not coming from. It's not because the woman need the male. Okay? The woman don't need no male. Okay? Male need the woman. That's the key. Woman does not need the male. Male need the woman. Okay? Let's make it clear. Woman does not need the male. Male need the woman. Let's make it clear. You see, when male comes into this earth, they are not complete. For male to reproduce, they have to connect with that, which is the woman, because reproduction is the key, okay, for any continuation of anything. This is why the woman could have reproduced within herself. She could reproduce it in herself when she was in the environment to do so. She's not in the environment to do so because, number one, she's not in the blackness. She's under the sun. And being under the sun make her unstable within herself. Okay? She's not walking in that mindset and of eternity, of the connectivity that she used to have. She don't have it like how she used to have it. And that's the only reason why. So if you ever wonder why the woman don't reproduce in the way she normally would, because she had to reproduce on her own before this expansion of the earth. Okay? She didn't have no time to learn how to have sex. Okay? Let's be clear. She had no time to learn to have sex. What's wrong with y'all people? Y'all lost in your minds? She didn't have to learn that to have no sex. She just do it because she produce, because she have the ability to produce on her own. She don't need no male to do that. Male need the woman. It's a difference. White is for water. Source and physical protection. It does not make wings. Yeah, so know that, Let me get water here. I'll be back with a minute here. Give me a minute here. You'll get some water here. We are sustained and maintained by life itself. Not one.